came back to teaching in 2003 because I wanted to run a kind of an investigation and analysis of my own work. I was at a particular point in my work. I was coming up to the end of my third book, and I wanted to deepen and progress on my own technique and my own feelings and my own narrative abilities and that. And I felt that the best way of doing that would be to teach. That I would necessarily then have to run the diagnostic in my own work that would bring it further and that. So I've been doing that for 13 or 14 years, and I think it's worked. I hope it has worked, that my work has progressed and deepened as a result of teaching. I never thought that I could be a writer because I was about as ordinary a lad as you can imagine, I would think. Come from Louisburg in County Mayo, and farming lad, and I was educated by nuns in a convent, and I was an altar boy and a GAA player, and outside my house was green fields and stone walls and cattle and sheep, and that was about as ordinary as I was, and I didn't think that writers came from that kind of background. So I came to university and started writing when I was here in university, but was very kind of secretive and guarded about it and that. But that's when I started. There's a rare thrill to be got in seeing a piece of work unfold under your hand, a piece of work which an hour ago had not even been thought of or dreamt of. So I write longhand. I love writing longhand. I love being part of that antique tradition of men who opened up copybooks and took the lid off their pens and started working. And there's a great sense of discovery in turning over a blank page. Okay, what's going to happen? I don't know. Being on that threshold, being on that verge every day is really interesting. Solar Bones is my fifth book, my third novel, and it took me 5 years to write. And I should have a memory of it. I sent it at 2:30 in the morning to my agent, and about 7 or 8 hours later I got into the car with my wife Maeve, and we went to hospital and we became parents. So it's as if Saul, my son, has just rose up between myself and the book, and I cannot see the book anymore. Now, having a family, there's a great urgency and a great importance to, and a very enabling urgency to getting the work done, and I like that. There's just this great sense of importance now, sitting down to write and saying, you know, you're doing it for your family, and it's one of the energizing motives behind the work.